Domain's half-yearly sale on now. This weekend, save up to 25% off Windows computers. Yes, up to 25% off this weekend only. Hurry, update now for tax time deals. With 50 months interest-free, Domain's half-yearly sale on now.
The new Snooze Profiler can help you choose a bed that's right for you. And right now, save up to 50% off mattresses and up to 40% off bed frames. Find your comfortable at Snooze.
Half-yearly clearance. 4 great feels, 1 hot price. Only $6.91 each for the Aussie-made King Kyle Conformer Essence Queen Mattress. Sensational. Many more deals in store, plus 50 months interest-free. Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance on now.
Lovely, fun, and a born performer. That's how family members are remembering Eurydice Dixon, the comedian allegedly murdered by a stranger and left in a Melbourne park. Chilling details are emerging of her final moments, how she made people laugh, then headed home, assuring her boyfriend she'd be there soon.
Eurydice Dixon, exactly 1 week before life stopped.
Sometimes I worry we're going to end up in a slave society. Just girly things.
After a gig at the Highlander bar, the 22-year-old was en route home to see her father, Jeremy, and 17-year-old brother, Johnny.
But she was just blossoming.
Riddy, as great-uncle Eric Dixon calls her, was born a performer.
She was just fun. She was just a lovely, as I say, engaging person.
Slave society, that means no one has any rights. We'll finally have gender equality.
One of the last to see Eurydice alive was Tony Magnuson, her partner of 4 months. After leaving the bar together on Tuesday night, they walked to a nearby supermarket to get food. The pair then walked to a tram stop outside Flinders Street Station. From here, Tony was taking public transport and Eurydice told him she felt like walking. They said goodbye and she started her 4-kilometre trip home. The last Tony heard from his partner was about midnight on Facebook Messenger. I'm almost home safe. How about you? Police patrolled Princess Park, where a shrine in Eurydice's honour is growing.
I can't stop thinking about, her last moments and that horror, and I feel so sad for her. This could have been my daughter.
And among all the tributes from men, women, cyclists and walkers came a single rose, delivered by a female police officer for Eurydice Dixon. Forever 22 and shining on stage.
All right, that's all I wanted to try then.
They're the men and women with us in times of an emergency, but they're also part of a service crying out for more resources. Today, the New South Wales government announced an unprecedented boost for paramedics.
An urgent push for paramedics.
If she gets worse in any way, please call us back immediately for further instructions.
That's never been done before.
We'll have another 750 paramedics and call centre operators within just a few years.
$1 billion for more staff, and they'll be trained up almost immediately.
200 extra paramedics in the next 12 months. The 000s in this investment are worth every single cent.
The extra men and women needed to cut waiting times.
But I know there will be an emphasis particularly on southwest Sydney.
And if an ambulance isn't available straight away, then that can, blow out half hour to an hour for an urgent job.
In a rare sign of unity, the union is counting it as a win for not just staff, but the public.
But this is really important, and it's above politics. This is people's lives being saved.
The base salary for a trainee paramedic is about $60,000 a year, and with wages only going up 2.5% annually, the union's worried it doesn't pay enough.
Covers inflation at the moment, but guaranteed in the future it won't.
Regardless, the government is confident these new jobs will be filled and quickly.
I never want to be in a position where we're scrambling to get more paramedics.
Chris O'Keefe, NBN News.
UFC fighter Conor McGregor has faced court in New York over a backstage attack on a bus, saying he regrets his behaviour. The mixed martial arts star hurled a metal barricade and further objects at a bus full of fighters after a news conference in April.
I regret my actions that led you here today.
trying to negotiate a plea deal and is due back in court next month. Passengers were left hanging when their carriage was flung from the track in Florida. 2 people fell 10 metres to the ground while others dangled off the edge. Firefighters eventually rescued those on board. 2 people were seriously injured. Hawaii's Kilauea volcano has shown it's still got a bit left in the tank with another dramatic eruption. Fountains of lava shot up before oozing down to the ocean. The volcano has been creating chaos for 6 weeks now, destroying more than 600 homes. The start of a new financial year brings with it a lot of changes. Some are for the better, others hit the hip pocket and put more strain on family budgets. Tonight we can tell you what to expect, plus where you'll win and lose.
From superannuation to shopping, this year's changes will affect us all.
Always winners and losers, and you can only hope that you're on the winning side.
From July 1, older Australians can use the proceeds from selling their family home to top up their super. Those aged 65 or over can make an after-tax contribution of up to $300,000. But don't act before doing your research.
If you're doing that just to put the money into your super, you may miss out on some of your pension.
Be prepared to pay more for council rates, which will go up by at least 2.3%. The new month will bring in more money for our country's lowest paid workers. More than 2 million people will take home an extra $24 a week. And there's tax relief on the way. The 32.5% tax bracket raised from $87,000 to $90,000. From next month, pregnant women can get the whooping cough vaccine for free. And if you buy something online from overseas under $1,000, you'll be slugged GST.
Some changes are arriving early. From next Wednesday, don't forget to take your reusable bags with you to the supermarket, with Woolworths bringing forward its nationwide ban on plastic bags.